think I'm streaming. Am I live? I don't know. Right, how do I do this? Excellent connection, apparently. Alright. Let me sort my Barney Fair out. Oh no, I should have sorted my hair out before I got on there. So how do I know? Alright, do you know what? Okay. I think I'm already live. Yeah, I'm Gabrielle, hello! Hey, hello everyone! Hello SSBB, and I don't know if I'm going to say this right, I'm so sorry. Sheridan Prata. I'm sorry, I can't read, guys. Richie, hi. F, hi. Lisa Todd, hi. Kaylee Duff, hi everyone. So if I'm looking over there, I'm looking at the screen. Hi Louise. Oh my, you know what, I'm actually like, Ashley's here as well. She needs to come and sit next to me to help me read the comments. I feel like it's like so delayed actually.
It does look like it.
Hello everyone. It's my first time streaming. You know, it took me a long time trying to find like out how to do this. It's confusing, mate. Hi everyone. Oh, thank you. Like my hair, thanks. Hi Rebecca. Hi Jenny. Hi. I really if I don't say your name, it's probably because I can't pronounce it and I don't want to offend anyone. So like, you know what I mean? Like, hi Robin, Jenny, Tara, Charlotte, hello, Justine, Tabathia. I think that's like. I'm so sorry. Let me know if I'm saying the name wrong or pronouncing the YouTube name wrong. Hi from Australia's. Maybe I'll put this on the full screen so I can actually see. But yeah, how is everyone? What's everyone doing? What time is it where you're at? Who's from the UK? It's actually right. The time here in the UK is 9:15. Yeah, so I know some of you it's like morning, but it's like nighttime here. I wish I was home to have some coffee with you, Lo. I always grab a coffee to watch your videos. Yes, when in doubt, walk. I've got my cup of coffee. Have you guys got a cup of coffee? What are you drinking right now? Where are you then? If you're not at home, where are you? Are you out and about? What's going on, mate? What's going on?
She's at the time
4:14 p.m. here from Ontario, Canada. What's up, Canada, mate? For US, Holland, 6:15 a.m. Bloody hell. Brummy here. What's up? Hi from London. Hey, I'm from London too, basically. Do you consider this London? Basically London. Yeah, outskirts of London. From UK. Yes, mate. South Wales. Like, Christine, 4:14. Bloody hell, mate. 2:15. Christina, it's 3:15 where I am. Where are you at, Christina? Where are you from? I thought you was from the UK for some reason. I don't know why. $4:15 in the East Coast in the US, so US, America. Finland, New Zealand. Tasmania. You know what? I need to actually probably move the camera so that like when I'm looking at the screen, it's like, you know what I mean? I feel really rude. That's probably better. Alright. Hello Louise and everyone else. I have started to share a few tips myself on my channel. I've lost 100 pounds in 7 months and still breastfeeding my 1-year-old, and I'm in the USA. Oh, well done on your weight loss. Well done on breastfeeding. You know, I breastfed both my kids as well, actually. So everyone go check out her channel. Tuscan. Where's Tuscan? Is that America? Where's Tuscan? But hi. Hi from the US, Norwich, Canada, Texas in the United States. Oh, alright. Did you exercise today? Well, the only exercise I did today is walking. I had my I don't know if you guys know, obviously I'm pretty sure I told you guys, but I had 2 moles removed, and I got them, obviously I've got stitches, and I've been advised not to exercise, which is a bit annoying, yeah. But I'm actually going to go gym on Monday, like I don't care. Oh, Ashley, could you grab the charger for my laptop? It's going to die. But yeah, I want to go to the gym on Monday because I'm going to take it really easy. It's already been like over a week now. It's coming to my 2nd week, and they just said strenuous exercise, but I feel like when I'm lifting weights, I'm not doing strenuous exercise. Like, I feel like it's not gonna rip. I feel like they mean like proper mad cardio or like hit kind of stuff. But I feel like I could do it. So yeah, but I haven't been lifting weights, which I feel like I'm losing my muscles. I feel like I feel so flat, and my butt has got flat again. Right, quick, the laptop is literally gonna die. I want to lose 50 pounds to reach my goal of 130 pounds. Oh, so you've lost 80 pounds already? Ah, quick maths, mate, quick maths. Well done on your weight loss, that's sick. Can we buy those mugs, Louise? I will be like getting more, ordering more, making more, to like be able to sell it and stuff. But what my problem is, look, this is no good. Why is it on the front? Why is it on the side? Like, I'm not gonna be, like, if I sell something, yeah, it's not gonna be some dodgy stuff like this where the print is on the side. You know what I mean? When you hold it, you want it to be here. So I'm trying to fix that. And like, I'm making stuff with like vest tops and leggings and all that stuff. But I want to be able to make it in like the best quality, so it's not see-through. Like, I've got these leggings and I really love the style of it, and it says like when in doubt walk in like italics on the side, and they're really nice, but they're see-through. Like, I don't want to be like you guys spend money on see-through leggings. So yeah, I'm trying to make it decent. And like Rashan, my partner, he's basically doing all that stuff because he's like doing the technical side of it because I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know how to do that stuff. So yeah, he's helping me. Can you give any tips? Hi Louise, I love your channel. You're such an inspiration. Can you give any tips for giving up chocolate? Tips for giving up chocolate: don't give it up, mate. It's too good to give up. I don't know. For giving up chocolate, it depends. Like, if obviously you don't have to give up chocolate, but if you find that you can't eat it in moderation, it like eating just one little bit will make you want to eat more and more and continue, then just like the only tips I can really say is like keep it out of the house then. And I think the longer you go without something, like the longer you kind of, if you really feel like you really have to give it up because like you can't have it in moderation, then the only thing I could really say is like keep it out of the house. And the longer you, and obviously that's easier said than done when you've got family members that eat chocolate. I understand. Right, my family ain't trying to give up chocolate because, you know what I mean. But I think the longer you don't have it, the easier it will get. Like, I've noticed if I eat like quite a lot of sugar on one day or high sugar foods, then I tend to crave it more. But then if I don't, the longer I don't eat that stuff, like refined carbs and stuff, like donuts and all that stuff, the longer I didn't have it, the less I craved it. So like, just, I don't know. I'm not the best for that advice. I say have everything in moderation. So if you feel for chocolate, like when I'm on my periods and stuff like that, and I have like strong cravings for chocolate, I tend to like put a bit of cocoa powder in my oatmeal and like just have little bits of chocolate throughout the day, or like a protein bar, yeah, stuff like that, and like maybe like low fat Greek yogurt, a little bit of like my chocolate protein powder in there with sweetener, and then you know them artificial what is it, them that flavor drops that I got from Skinny Food Co, the cookie dough ones. I've been adding that into my Greek yogurt, and that on my days tastes banging. And then like you get the chocolatey bit, you can put a bit of cocoa powder in there, like little ways of like incorporating into your diet so you're getting your chocolate fix without having to like get like a bar of chocolate that could actually trigger you to eat loads of chocolate, you know what I mean? We should walk more and more. Yes, mate, we should. I lost 30 kilograms in 8 months with your help. Oh, well done. That's all you, mate. That's not me. That's all you, mate. That's sick. Well done. Iron Brew, UK. Iron Brew. Oh wait, Ashley, when was the last time you had an Iron Brew?
What?
Iron Brew. That reminds me of my mum. My mum used to love Iron Brew.
What's the last time we had it?
Yeah, someone said Iron Brew. I don't know if I missed something else. Hello, hello. My evening turned beautiful colours when I see the biggest motivator in front of me. Hey, yes, mate. Something unbelievable. Thank you for the sun. Hey, I brought the sun out today. Joking. That's sweet. Thank you. Hi from California. Chocolate is good, and don't drop the one thing you enjoy. Exactly, chocolate. That's what I mean. I think for a very small amount of people, maybe that are just, if it's a trigger, you know what I mean, then I understand. But if like you, and even then, you might just only have to cut it out for a little bit until you can kind of eat it in moderation. A lot of things I had to cut out right in the beginning, like eating takeaways and stuff like that, and like fizzy drinks and just so much stuff I didn't have right from the beginning. Like I didn't say that I couldn't have it. I didn't really feel for it, and I kind of just knew that to be in a calorie deficit, that would make it harder. So I didn't have that stuff. Whereas now I can eat in moderation without it then spiraling to every single day. So I think like you would just have to make that decision for yourself. And if chocolate is one thing that you know that if you have it, then it just makes you want to eat more, and then you just can't stop, then yeah, like you can cut it out. But always with the goal to be able to eat everything in moderation. I think that's the most important thing. Hi Louise, I'm really struggling with stopping. I'm a serial binge eater. I just want to succeed in losing weight. Please help. I think, obviously, I'm not a professional, but I think like if you, how do I say this? Like if you just try and start with the smallest things rather than trying to change something like overnight, instead of saying like, okay, tomorrow I'm starting and I'm going to count my calories, I'm going to start exercising, I'm going to eat only healthy whole foods, I'm not going to eat any processed foods, I'm not going to eat any takeaways, I'm going to cut out all my favourite like chocolate bars, crisps, everything. If you just kind of go from like, if you keep doing that in the morning, and then at whatever point, whether it's that same day or whether it's a week later or whatever, you feel like you can't do it, and you say, oh, I have to exercise every single day, I have to go to a gym, and then one day you don't, and then you feel like, okay, well, I haven't done that, and now everything is ruined, then that obviously shows that what you're trying to do is not sustainable for you. I think it's better to just make like smaller changes. So find something right now. So say if you sit back and you think like, why am I overweight? What is actually causing me to, what am I doing right now that I can change, if that makes sense? Like say you get, this is just like a really generalization, I'm not saying you do this, but say you get like a McDonald's every single day, this is just an example. Maybe you can think, okay, instead of a McDonald's, I will make a burger and chips at home fresh with like a lower fat burger and stuff like that, and like just doing that one swap, and then gradually changing them kind of habits, like adding in a 30-minute walk every day, like fitting it into your routine. So like obviously if you get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to go work, you're not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna wake up in the morning and go for a walk, because you know that's not really attainable, that's sustainable. So you would say, okay, maybe on your lunch break, instead of sitting down in the canteen and eating or going to a shop and buying food or whatever, you can take your food, like prepare your food, take it with you and go for a walk. So then you're adding in a walk, or like go for a walk after work, or if the reason you get a takeaway every single day after work, or opt for something fast and easy because you've had a long day at work and you can't be bothered you're tired, you've come home, you're tired, you just want something quick and easy, then maybe you can say, okay, I'm going to prepare my food every single night before I go to bed so that it's ready when I come home from work. Little things like that, just making small changes. And then build it up over time. Change like one habit at a time. That's a long answer. I literally ramble so much. Any advice for a petite person trying to lose weight? I'm 5'1" and have to eat 1,300 calories to lose a pound a week. I don't know. Obese the Beast had that woman on his stream. If you go on Obese the Beast channel and look up one of the videos, he had someone on his stream, and I know she offers advice and stuff like that for petite women, like short women, for losing weight, because yeah, I think there's like a bit of a difference. Obviously, when you're smaller, your body needs less calories because you're not using as many calories, like you're not burning as many calories. So yeah, so obviously you tend to have to eat less. The only kind of tip I could kind of give is if you have to eat like 1,300 calories to lose weight, then there's like obviously ways you can not be hungry by filling up on lower calorie dense foods, making every meal like bulking it up with loads of veg and loads of fruit, finding really lower calorie options to kind of make it feel like you're eating more food, and then also like move more, exercise more, then the more calories you're burning. Like just try and make a conscious effort to burn more calories, because then the more calories you burn, the more food you can eat, so then you can actually increase your calories and lose the same amount of weight. But I think on like that video and on her channel, she talks a little bit more about other things you could do. I don't know, but I remember that stuck out in my head, because I was like, I didn't even realise, I didn't even think of it, that smaller women needed, like, it might be different, or yeah, you know what I mean. Hello, ooh la la, how you doing? My weakness is pasta. That's Ashley's weakness as well, and Ashley loves her pasta, mate. Yeah. I do love my pasta. I love a spaghetti bolognese, but I still have a spaghetti bolognese. I did have it like once a week while I was losing weight, and then like recently I haven't had it in a while. Maybe spag bowl next week, Ash. Someone asked me if Ashley lives with me. She doesn't live with me. She just comes over a lot. And like on the weekends, like she's with me a lot all the time. But yeah, she doesn't live with me. Hi Louise, you've done amazing. I love your videos. I've reached my goal weight. Evening all. Hello. How are your sugar levels after eating a lot of sweetener for such a long time? Because I'm starting switching sugar for sweetener, and I'm a little freaked out about that, by the way. I love your videos. How are your sugar levels after eating a lot of sweetener for such a long time? What do you mean? Like, I don't know. How are my sugar levels? My sugar levels are fine. Like, I've had like a blood test done recently, and I got a call back from the doctor the other day, and they said everything is all good. Sugar levels, I don't really check my sugar levels. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're fine. But I remember like, how many months ago was it where I had a diabetes test? It was a while, like a few months ago, maybe even longer than that. But like I do, you guys know I drink a lot. Yeah, hey, I got my Vimto. So I finished my coffee. You see what I mean? I drink a lot. I drink a lot. I'm like constantly always thirsty and going for a wee because I drink so much. Like, I'm not even joking. I drink probably like 8 of these a day, and I don't like. I got to a point where I saw someone saying that they were struggling to drink like 1 of these a day, and I was like, is that normal that I drink this much? And then I was like googling, why do I drink so much? And then like it was coming up like increase like low. If you're really thirsty, you can have diabetes. And I was like, my days, why have I had diabetes? And then like, so I called the doctor. We ordered like a test. They basically we did tests, and my they said like I'm really healthy. Like I have no sign of diabetes. My sugar levels were good, and that. But that was like a few months ago. And yeah. Oh, Erica. Oh, thank you. Oh, you are inspiration. Kisses from Brazil, mate, from Brazil. Oh, thank you so much for that. Oh, that's my first ever, what is it, like a super chat? Thank you. It's like a super chat and like, yeah, sick. Her channel is Smalletics. That's it. Yeah, yeah, her. If you are petite and you, I don't know, like you're struggling to lose weight and that, I would say yeah, go on her channel because I think she's like a personal trainer or something, isn't she? Like I know she's like qualified. She qualified in something. Yeah, because that stood out to me because I was like, I ain't qualified to be saying anything. She is, so you know what I mean. She has some good information probably. And Obese to Beast was having a chat with her, and it just was quite interesting. It's interesting to think that when you're smaller, like that smaller, because I'm tall, I'm 5'7". It's interesting to think if you actually think of it when you're smaller. Obviously, you have a smaller body, smaller energy output, so you have to eat less. Like even my friend, when I worked out her calories for her, I was like, dude. It was like to lose weight, she has to eat 1,200. I was like, a bit sad. But I think there's like tips on that she had to help. But I would say like lift weights and stuff as well, build muscle. More muscle is metabolically active, so like you burn more calories when you have more muscle. Like so, two people could be the same height and weight, but if someone has like more, one person has more muscle mass, they're gonna naturally have like a higher BMR, and their body's gonna burn more calories just resting. So like yeah, build muscle. That's a good tip as well. I feel like I'm missing loads of stuff. I haven't exercises today. I should. My hands and wrists can. I exercised like 2 pounds weights earlier. I haven't exercised today. Sorry, I'm just a bit confused. I can't read, mate. I can read. I'm not dumb, but yeah. If you haven't exercised today, don't worry. Don't beat yourself up about it. But you got tomorrow. You know what I mean? That's what I always think. If you haven't exercised, it's fine. You've got tomorrow, and yeah, you know what I mean. You can even go for a walk. If you're saying that your wrists are hurting, then you know 2 pounds weights earlier. It's all good, isn't it? Do your best. That's all that matters. Hello once again, fellow weight loss champ. Hey. Were you able to figure out how to use your camera for the live? Yeah, I did. I was the one who messaged you on as well. Thank you so much for that, because I didn't even know that you had to kind of like download, what is this? I forgot what it's called. I downloaded something to be able to, yeah, I didn't know. I just thought, this is how dumb I am, yeah? I thought you just get the wire and the camera and you plug it in and it go live and it'll go live. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. That's why I tried to do it for my phone. All I wanted to do was just let you guys know that I wanted to come on live today. And I was thinking, what time? I was like, if I get the kids to bed, and then like, you know, give me some time to like get it all set up and that. So I was like, maybe like 10 o'clock. And then my dumb ass, I put 10 o'clock in the morning, and apparently people were waiting for me at 10 o'clock in the morning. And I'm so sorry if that was you. I promise I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to tell you guys that I was going to be live later and set a reminder. And then I was like long. I'll get used to this, don't worry. I love your meals and your videos. I wish you'd cook for me. You know how many people say that to me? Like my sister said that to me today. She was like, I just need to move into your house for a bit and you can just like cook for me and make me lose weight. And then my friend said that to me as well before. She's like, can I just move in like for like as like a boot camp thing for like a couple of weeks and you can cook for me? I want to try your famous chicken, cauliflower rice, green beans and broccoli. So delicious. Probably have skinny co sauce, as I think Nando's sauce is hot. Yeah, Nando's sauce is hot, like it is, but I love it. Like I think I have it so much. I have it every single day. I'm not even joking. Every single day. Like I buy every time I go to Asda, I buy 4 bottles at least of Nando's sauce, of the big ones, and I go shopping like once a week at Asda just to get more. I think I have it so much that like I don't taste the spiciness anymore, and I forget to tell people like on my videos that like yeah, it's spicy. If you don't like spice, don't get it. But they do have like a lemon and herb one. But yeah, literally just get like some fry light and just fry the tender stem broccoli and fry the green beans, cauliflower rice, chuck it in the microwave. It's so simple, so easy. If you bang any single if you bang if you all you need is Nando sauce, and it will literally make any food you put Nando sauce on, bang, it makes it in Ashley. It's like boom, bang. It's like it'll be like average dish. It is. It will be like the dead. I could literally just eat a bowl of rice, just a dead bowl of rice, yeah, and you're like, oh, bit of Nando sauce, anything, just add something, When you started your weight loss journey, how long was it until you started adding in workouts, or did you start calorie counting and the workouts at the same time? I hope that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. So I do actually have a video on this if you wanted to watch it after. I do go into quite depth. I think it's like exercises I did to lose weight. But basically, I literally joined the gym straight away. That was the first time I ever joined the gym. Mate, all these times before when I tried losing weight, yeah, this is how I knew that I wasn't gonna lose weight back in the day. I did not want to join a gym membership because you know how they're contracts, innit? I was like, I am looking to pay when I know I'm not gonna go. So like this time I was like, no, I'm doing it. So then I joined the gym, but I joined Pure Gym, and the only reason why I went to Pure Gym is one, it was like kind of close to my son's school, and then two, it's not a contract, so I was like, just in case, because I still like, it's just, I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah, I joined the gym like the first day, so then I dropped my son off to school, and then I went to the gym, and then I did like, I went on the treadmill, and I was walking on the treadmill, and then like I would incline it all the way to the top, and then literally I'd like walk for like 1 or 2 minutes, and then I was like I couldn't breathe. I was like out of breath, dying. So then I would like make it go all the way back down again for a couple of minutes, so I caught my breath, and then I'd like incline it again, and then like every day I would do that, and I was able to get like literally within the first couple of days I was able to like increase the time I was walking on the incline by little bits each time, until I eventually got to a point where I could like walk on it on the full incline for the full like 20-30 minutes. And then after I was able to do that without like feeling like I was gonna throw up, because like literally afterwards I'll go into my car and like I'd be proper red, and like my head was like pounding, and I'd feel sick. Like I had that sick feeling for like the whole day, and I had a headache for like the whole day. And then when I finally felt better after that, then I would go on the elliptical, and I literally could only do like 5 minutes max. I don't even think it was 5 minutes the first time, was it? Like that was so difficult. I was like, this is the hardest ever. And then I did 10 minutes, and then it gradually went up until I could do 30 minutes on there, and I was like, wow, I was proud of myself. And then I gradually increased, went onto weights, and then yeah, but it's all in the video anyway. See, I talk rubbish, man. I could talk for England. And I started counting calories as well, like from that day as well. Drink minimum 2 litres per day. So how many is this one? So how many litres is 40 ounces? Because this is a 40 ounce bottle. I'm thirsty. Hi from Chicago. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? My weigh day is Sunday morning. Well, good luck for your weigh day. I'm sure you smashed it, mate. I'm sure you have. And if it's a maintain, it's still good. A maintain, right? People always get upset when they get a maintain, but I'm telling you, that's still a win, because you're like, that just, you know what I mean? Like, it's fine. People, even me, when I would feel like I was doing so well throughout the week, I was like, I'm gonna have a good loss this week, and then you get on a sale, and it's like a maintain. Telling you, it's fine. It's fine. Like, watch the next week, it will be like double what you normally get. That happened to me anyway. You know what I mean? And even if you have only maintained that week, I feel like that's still a win, because you're not gaining. You know what I mean? You've maintained that weight loss. So yeah, but I'm putting out positive vibes out there for you. From Long Island, New York. Oh my days! Can you lose weight? Eh? Can you lose weight without exercising and consume 1,200 calories? You can lose weight without exercising. Consuming 1,200 calories, well, it would depend on what your like calorie intake should be. Obviously, you could consume 1,200 calories and not lose weight if your maintenance is 1,200 calories. So like it would depend on what your thingy is, you know what I mean? Dale of the Dead. Hey ho. I'm 46 pounds down with about 70 to go. I can't read. I'm 46 pounds down with about 70 to go. Well done on the 46-pound weight loss. But I find myself feeling like I'm never going to reach my goal. Like I'll get to 200 pounds and it will stop. Any tips to help with any negative thoughts like that? Honestly, I do understand where you're coming from because I felt like that as well. Like when I was losing weight, I felt like I was always kind of waiting for myself to like plateau and like not be able to lose any more weight. But I think the only thing I could really say is just focus on now and like try not to dwell too much on like what might happen and stuff and just stay positive, because I feel like when you get stressed and you're stressed about stuff, you can actually hold on to weight and like you can even like stress eat, you be emotional, like little things like that, it's just not going to help. So like just try not just focus on what you're doing and just take each day at a time. That's the only thing I can really say is like take each day at a time. And then if you do get to 200 pounds and when you get to 200 pounds and if you feel like you get stuck there and you hit a plateau at 200 pounds, just realize you can always switch it up. You can always increase your activity. You can always like switch up your meals, your intake. Like you won't get stuck there. You know what I mean? Like you physically have the power to change that, you know what I mean? So yeah, just don't stress about it. You'll do it. You got this. You got this. I'm so sad. Any excuse to flex my arms that are flat right now because I haven't been lifting. So depressing. I miss the gym. Mate, Snare messaged me and she was like, "Oh, how are you feeling?" And I was like, "I feel sad because I miss the gym." She was like, "You're a freak. Who misses the gym?" I'm like, "You were literally just messaging me, yeah, to ask to go to the gym." I say I miss the gym, and then she's like, "Why would you miss the gym?" What do you mean? I miss the gym. Hey. Hey Erin, how many days a week do you work out? What day is your rest day? So obviously, I'm just gonna go off of what I normally. Obviously, at the minute it's all messed up. So I work out. I lift weights 4 days a week. So I go on a Monday and a Tuesday. So I do legs Monday, upper body Tuesday, and then on Wednesday I have a rest day. And then Thursday and Friday. So Thursday is leg day again, and then Friday I do upper body, and then Saturday I do like just pure cardio. So I'll do like a cycle class, and then I'll go on like elliptical and stuff like that. And then Sunday is like a rest day as well. So I have like 2 rest days, and then 1 cardio, like pure cardio day, and then 4 days I focus on lifting weights, and then 1 is like rest. But I focus on getting my steps every day as well. So like, I know someone said to me, "Do you only do cardio once a week then?" And it's not really, because I do like I go for at least 30 minutes walk every day, and I make sure like a fast paced walk. I get my heart rate up a bit, and yeah, I focus on getting at least minimum 10,000 steps a day. So yeah, that's my exercise routine at the minute. But obviously at the minute I can't go to the gym, but I'm gonna go to the gym for Monday because I feel like it's been long enough, yeah. They took my bandage and my stitches thing off the other day, and it looked like it looks like the skin has gone together. I think as long as I'm not like being crazy and doing anything crazy in the gym, I'm pretty sure I can do some lat pull downs and bench press, and like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm obviously going to be smart, but I miss it too much to not go. And as long as I'm not getting sweaty, like I don't really get sweat that much when I'm lifting weights. Like I'm not there to do cardio. Like I get hot, but I'm just not a sweaty person. Like I don't really sweat that much. I'm not a sweaty Betty. Are you in maintenance, and any tips if you are? Is it easier for you than weight loss? Yeah, I'm in maintenance. Although I have been I want to do what I eat in a day because I'm eating less, and I feel like it's you guys. A lot of people that watch me, a lot of you guys are losing weight or trying to lose weight or eating less calories. So I feel like me eating less calories at the minute and showing you guys how I eat less calories will be quite helpful, more than me showing you me eating 2,500 calories or up to 2,500 calories, because you guys are probably, so a lot of you guys are eating at 1,500, 1,800. So like at the minute I'm eating 1,800 calories because I'm in a slight little deficit. I'm not as active. I underestimated all my days. Okay, so I am in maintenance. Tips of, right. I need to just right. This is my issue. Okay, so tips for maintenance is literally when you're switching from losing, like it being in a deficit to maintenance, increase very gradually. Don't like jump up straight away because it's hard to find your maintenance calories. What I did is I gave myself a range, and I think that's a better as well for maintenance, is to give yourself a range of calories, because some days you're going to be not as hungry and some days you're going to be more hungry, and you can kind of like play around with your calories. Like sometimes I would eat like 2,000 calories, and then like maybe a couple of days later I'll be really hungry and I can then eat like up to 2,500 calories, and then the next day I won't be as hungry, so I could eat like 2,000 calories again, or even like 1,900 calories. Like I allow myself that range, and I feel like it's just easier, more sustainable, because I'm able to like listen to my own hunger cues, because your body does different things, and some days your body doesn't need that much food, and some other days like your body needs more, and you burn more. And then I don't necessarily find maintenance easier than losing weight. I was with losing weight, like you see yourself changing every day almost. Like you wake up and you have them days where, like, you know, when you wake up and when you're losing weight, like your bloat goes, and like you wake up and you're like, you feel skinny, and you're like, oh, and you're just seeing them gradual changes, and you doing the weigh-ins, and like your weight is dropping, your clothes are getting baggier. Like there's so many ways that you're seeing progress. Whereas like when you're maintaining, it's like you're just maintaining the same thing. And then when you build a muscle is like hard. It takes a lot more. Like losing weight is kind of easy in a way because it's just numbers. Like to lose weight you just need to be in a calorie deficit, whereas to like build muscle you have to make sure that you're hitting your protein, you have to make sure that you're like stimulating the muscle well enough and doing like as much, like you're optimizing it as much, and you are eating protein like a lot throughout the day, and it takes a long time to see, you know what I mean? So like it's not as motivating to maintain as it is to lose weight. And then for me, I found it a lot easier to then be like, oh, it doesn't really matter like if I go over my calories today. And like I can see how it's very easy to start slipping back into old habits, because even I have like a few times is like I notice like in the evening, all right, Love Island. You guys watch Love Island, yeah? I don't know who does. Let me know if you watch Love Island. But like when Love Island was on, I started getting into a habit of like eating Halo Top ice cream every evening, and then it got to a point where like, and this is more recently where I've not been exercising. I was feeling really sorry for myself because I couldn't go gym. I love going to the gym, so to be told I couldn't go to the gym, I didn't expect it. I don't know why I didn't think that having stitches they would tell me that I can't work out. It didn't get to me, you know what I mean? I don't know that. And when they said to me that I couldn't go to the gym, yeah, I got a bit depressed. I was like, oh my god, my gym, you know. And then I would eat my calories. I wouldn't save the calories for the ice cream in the evening, but then I still had the ice cream, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't matter. I can have up to 2,500 calories. It's like not taking into consideration I'm not working out as much, so I'm not burning as much. And like I think I put on like a couple of pounds because I was like, it doesn't matter. So like, whereas when I was losing weight, I would definitely have not done that, because I'm like, well, I want to make sure I'm hitting my weight loss goals. Whereas like when you're maintaining, you don't really have that. You are kind of like, oh, it don't matter. So like I was going over my calories by like, how much is a Halo Top? Like 360 calories almost every day. And then like I put on like maybe 1 or 2 pounds, which is why at the minute I've reduced my calories to 1,800 calories. Apart from yesterday, I went out date night. Did you guys see on my Instagram? That burger was 1,000 calories. My days. I didn't realise that till I got home. I was like, 1,000 calories for one burger. What the hell? But it was a lovely night. I ramble. I don't even know where I was going now. What is wrong with me? But yeah, so I've been eating 1,800 calories because my maintenance has gone down, I think, to around 1,900 to 2,000 calories a day, because I'm not working out and all I'm doing is like going for walks. So yeah, so what I was trying to say is that I will do like a what I eat in a day on 1,800. Thank you, Lulu. Your channel, congrats. Love your channel, congrats. And thanks for your inspiration. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you so much. This is so cool. Thanks. I've got such an annoying voice. Anything weird happened since you watched Candyman? We decided not to watch Candyman. We was gonna watch it, and then Rashawn was telling me that the reviews were rubbish. And we were like we wanted to really watch like a horror movie, but apparently it's not really horror. It's like they proper changed up the storyline and that. And then we were like, we just decided not to go and watch that. Instead, we went to Treats and got a waffle. Well, he got cookie dough and I got a waffle. 2 pounds weight. It's great, improved since accident happened. I'm so happy. Oh, you had an accident. What accident did you have? I'm sorry to hear about your accident. Like, oh. How is your maintenance journey going? I've been at maintenance for 3 months and struggling with more intuitive eating and letting go of weighing food and myself every day. Yeah, my maintenance journey is going good. Like, I am actually maintaining. I know I said like I gained like 2 pounds. It was like putting mostly out water. Obviously, I'm eating like, you know, it's from when I last weighed myself, it's gone back to normal. But then obviously I went out last night with my boyfriend, and we had a date night. I went to Frankie and Benny's and I got a burger and chips, and then after we went to Treats and got a waffle. So I haven't weighed myself. Like, I recommend, like, if you do go out and you know you're gonna weigh more, I personally think, like, what's the point of weighing myself and making myself like try and like I know if I weighed myself and I saw my weight was up, like, I personally don't feel like I would feel like a certain way about it, but I just feel like if I know it's going to be up, then what's the point? So, like, yeah, but from what it's normally been, is like I've gone back to normal when I've lowered my calories a bit. But that's just what I do. That's how I kind of do my maintenance, is like, you know, it balances out. If one day I go out and I eat a lot, like today I didn't eat as much calories. How many calories did I eat today? About 1,500 calories today, and then like probably over the next couple of days it'll be like 1,500. Then it'll go, once I go back to the gym, it'll go back up to my normal 2,000 calories for a bit, and then I need to focus back on building muscle that I feel like I've lost. But yeah, with the intuitive eating, what I've decided to do is I'm still tracking, but I've started to like cut back on my tracking of vegetables and like lower calorie stuff. So like with my salads, I will just what I'm doing is I'm not tracking like the lettuce and the cucumber, because that's what I was doing, like tracking lettuce, cucumber, tomatoes, onions, and all that stuff. I was tracking all of that stuff, whereas now I don't track that stuff. I just track like the higher calorie stuff, like the meats and the sauces, like Nando sauce and everything that goes on the top. And then that's my plan, is like to gradually start phasing out tracking certain stuff, like the lower calorie stuff, and then I think what I will do is like start by like not tracking one meal a day, and then once I get used to that, start tracking like not tracking 2 meals, and just like gradually do it rather than go straight. You know what I mean? And then I was thinking of doing like maybe like then going into doing 1 day of not tracking and see how that goes, and then gradually just build it up. That's how I'm gonna do it. But I'm pretty much where you started. 5'8", 263 pounds. I once lost 4 stone using my fitness pal, but I'm really struggling this time because I now have fibromyalgia. I can't say it. How do you say it? Fibromyalgia. Ashley, how do you say it? Fibromyalgia. This is embarrassing. Fibromyalgia. Ashley, how do you get the Google thing to say? You know, like you can get it to say the Google woman. Not Siri, you know what I mean? Right, I can't say it, I'm sorry. And struggle with chronic fatigue and pain. I'm sorry to hear about that though. I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to say it. I'm so sorry. I've lost my train of thought now. Mate, that's rubbish. So, see, when people say stuff like, when I hear stuff like that, where like you've got like conditions and stuff, I feel like it's just, I can't imagine how much harder it must be to have that kind of pain. Like, I hurt my back, and I know that's not any comparison to having that kind of pain, but like I'm just trying to like relate, if that makes sense. And like when I hurt my back and I was in like so much pain, I didn't realize how much that can affect you mentally when you're in pain, and like especially as like someone that is like an emotional eater and a comfort eater, when I was in pain and like you can't move and you can't exercise and like just things like that, it can just get you, just it brings you down so much, and it can just like make you turn to food for comfort and stuff. And that's something that I did struggle with, like when I hurt my back, was that I had them feelings of like, oh, I remember when I hurt my back and I felt like I wasn't ever gonna get better, because as soon as I would start feeling better again, like my back pain would come back. It's even like now, like where I randomly get random back pain and stuff, and like it can just be so hard mentally, because you think like, you just think like, am I, that is this it now? Like I'm not going to be able to exercise again and stuff. And like I obviously I don't know what that kind of pain would feel like, that chronic fatigue and pain and stuff. But I can imagine how hard that is. I'm sorry that you have to go through that. But like obviously you can manage it through food intake. If you're having a bad day where you're in so much pain and you feel like you want a tub of ice cream or whatever, don't feel bad about it. Like, you know what I mean? You can. I think it's, as long as you, out of like 90% of the time or 80% of the time, you are managing your calorie intake. If you have like bad days and stuff like that, and you know what I mean, like just try not to feel bad about it. And I feel like doing what you can, and like just, you know, being kind to yourself and loving yourself, and like just, I always try and think of it as like, how would I be if, like, say it's Ashley or my son or one of my kids or my partner, like how would I treat them if they're in pain and stuff like that? Like you wouldn't be hard on them, if that makes sense. To just always be like that with yourself. Like don't be too hard on yourself. How to stop craving chips and chocolate. Oh, you joined the Jelly Pot, Sarah Carl. Welcome. That just popped up. I was like reading a message that popped up. Well, welcome. We all love a jelly pot. Oh, I haven't got jelly pots in a long time. I need to get some low-calorie jelly pots. Everybody is looking at me and I want to escape. I'm so anxious. Oh, here you go. I was like, what? What's going on? That took me a minute. I'm so anxious to go to the gym. I feel like everybody is looking at me and I want to escape. Oh, bless you. You know, when I first went, I felt like that as well. And especially as when I first went, obviously I was bigger, and I felt like, I remember when the first time I went, I felt like I couldn't go down. In the cardio room, it wasn't as bad, but I felt like when I went down to the weights room, everyone just seemed slimmer and like they'd been there a while and like they already knew what they were doing. And I remember feeling like, I don't even remember anyone staring at me, but I remember feeling so uncomfortable. Like people were looking at me like, what is she doing here? But honestly, people don't care. Like I've never actually been at the gym myself. I know it's me, but I don't ever look at anyone who's like bigger, who's coming in, and I'm at the gym quite a lot, so I kind of like, I feel like there's people that go the same times, you kind of see the same people, you know what I mean? And when I see someone that looks new, I wouldn't look at them and be like, what are they doing here? You know what I mean? And I feel like that's, everyone else has got the same mindset, is like, you just focus on what you're doing, and like when new people come, it's like more like everyone's there to better themselves, you know what I mean? And I think the more you go and just put your headphones on and just realize that everyone is there doing the same thing, and probably people that you think are staring at you are probably feeling self-conscious themselves. It's actually mad, but yeah. And then you've got loads of people that like just check themselves out at the gym as well. Not a fan of the chocolate one, but the barista shots are also bomb if you're a victim to high calorie sugar drinks. Hey Louise, it's been a while. Hope you're well. Still pretty lean. Gained 7 kilograms since last spoke. Gone from lifting 15 kilograms dumbbell inverted press, now struggling on a 40 kg. Oh, well done. Sick. Still pretty lean. Sick. Gained 7 kilograms since last spoke. Gone from lifting 15 kilograms dumbbell inverted press, now struggling on a 40. Bloody hell. You've increased it a lot, innit? Jeez. Oh, this is one thing. I feel like every time I start increasing my weights in the gym, something happens. I can't go gym, and then I'm gonna just be back to where I started. It's frustrating. I was trying to do my increase my deadlift. That's what I was last working on. I feel like I'm not gonna be able to do that now because with the stitches on my legs, like the bar, you know, when the bar goes against your legs, I'm not gonna be able to do that because that will rip my stitches. I'm really thirsty. Ashley, can you come on here with me as well? Do you guys want to speak to Ashley? Got any questions for Ashley? She's here and she's chilling. Oh, thank you, Ulala, from the Orkney Islands. What? Orkney Islands? That sounds sick. Where is that? Where? Actually, do you know where the Orkney Islands are? There's just some chilies as well. I like my chilies. So I'm just gonna try and catch up with all of like the bottom, and then I'll just work my way up. Stitches from what I had my birthmark removed. If you guys see my pictures on my leg, I had like a birthmark and a mole on my stomach. Basically, it's nothing serious. I genuinely don't think it's anything serious. But my birthmark, it got like a little brown dot in the middle, which wasn't there before. And then I'm pretty sure the outsides of my birthmark was smudging slightly, if that makes sense. But where I don't really look at my birthmark and stare at it all the time, I just personally wasn't sure. But because of the slight changes and stuff, and then the mole on my stomach, that was new mole that come from like last year, and it just looked, it wasn't like, it started off as like a scab and it was itchy before, and then now it just looked weird. The dermatologist said it just looked a little bit weird, and with just the changes and stuff, that they thought it was best to just get a biopsy. So I had a biopsy done on that, and I have an appointment with the doctor or dermatologist or surgeon, one of them, at the end of September. But I'm pretty sure everything's fine. Like, it's just better to get it all checked and that. So yeah, that I've got like my whole birthmark removed. I didn't have to have my whole birthmark removed, but they wanted to cut off 2 parts of it, and then I would have had 2 stitches going through it, and they said like, and then it would just look deformed. It wouldn't have been the same anyway. So they gave me the option whether to take the whole thing off or take both parts off. So I wanted to thank you. Your hair and nails give me mermaid vibes. Oh, I don't even know what that was. That's so cringe. I'm so sorry. This is live. I can't even edit my cringy self out. When you first started, did you get any knee pain or anything during or after workouts? No, I didn't. Not when. I don't know actually. I don't think so. But I did only do walking on treadmill. I didn't go for anything like crazy. I didn't do any like crazy workouts and stuff. So no. I remember when I did my induction. Do you remember when we did that induction actually at the gym, and the personal trainer was trying to make me do box jumps? I was 19 stone, 269 pounds. He was trying to make me do box jump, and I couldn't. Mate, when I was bigger, I couldn't. When I would try and jump, like I was so heavy. I remember when I tried jumping, I was like, why can't I jump? Like I can't lift myself off the floor. Like I would jump and I would like I'd go up like this, and then he was trying to make me jump up on this big box that was like so high off the floor, and I couldn't even lift up off the floor. It's so dangerous. This is one thing, like. It's dangerous. It's so dangerous. Like, and I'm not even a personal trainer, and I know this, and I didn't know it at the time, but I know it now. And I'm like, why would you get someone that's like obese to do box jumps, like jump up and jump down? Like, how much pressure that is on my ankles and my knees and my joints. He could have literally injured me just putting an induction. Like, I don't know. It just annoys me now to think of it. Luckily, I didn't get injured, but no. But recently, after I went back after my back injury, my knees started hurting and my joints started hurting when I was working out and stuff. I think I fixed the problem, or you guys fixed the problem. I posted my leg workout and I wasn't working out my hamstrings because after I went back I was working out my hamstrings before I hurt my back, and then when I went back after I hurt my back, I was just doing exercises I really liked and I found fun, and for some reason I didn't think to train my hamstrings, like pick a hamstring exercise as well. So I was like training a lot of quads but not my hamstrings, and then you guys pointed it out. A few of you pointed it out, and then someone actually said if you don't train your hamstrings you get knee pain, and I was like, oh my days, started training my hamstring and my knee pain went. So yeah, plus I used knee support things that I got from eBay, and that helped. So yeah, you guys helped me, you know. How often do you colour your hair pink, and what brand? Love your pink hair. this, when was the last time I did it? It's been a couple of weeks now, and it's actually said because it ended up going like a hot pink because I didn't have a lot of pastelizer. What is it called? It is the Freedom one. You know, like you mix it with, it's like a it's not semi-permanent, it's the washout one. It literally washes out, and you mix it with a pastelizer, and it's a pink fazaz, that colour, and then mixed with pastelizer. I wanted to thank you for mentioning to make your plate into a huge food portion by adding loads of veggies. I knew, but I never really put one on one together for some reason. Trust me, same. When I first started, I started like my first meal, my first breakfast of losing weight was muesli. I was looking back on my fitness pal and I was just looking at the first day because so many of you were like, what did you eat on your first day? Like, I remember getting so many comments like, I want to know what you ate on like your very first, when you first started losing weight, because obviously people are like, well, you lost loads of weight, like I want to know what you ate first because it must have been great to lose weight straight away, and it just wasn't. Like, it was within my calorie deficit, and I think where I was, I had a lot of fat on my body. I don't know, is it a lot of fat? You know, like when your fat cells are full. I feel like my fat cells were full, you know what I mean? And then so like I wasn't as hungry as what I would be now. I can't explain it, but like I was eating a lot less food when I first started, even though for more calories because I was eating muesli and like a small bowl, and then like I can't remember what I had for lunch, but then I know my dinner I had a chicken breast, rice, and veg with Nando sauce, but the rice had coconut milk in. I cooked it with coconut milk, so I added so many calories in there. So I did, and then like my crisps, I remember having the lentil coals from Lidl's, and then I had like fruit as well. But like I didn't bulk out my meals with loads of veg. Like I remember weighing out like a small portion of veg to go with the rice. Like, it just didn't make sense. And like I didn't add fruit with my thing. And it's like you know it, but like it makes so much sense. Like you know it, but like it takes a while to learn. It took me a while to learn. As I lost more weight, I started to get more hungrier, and I feel like that's as well, like the fat cells are going down, and your body is like, you know what, because I was eating so much food before that like I wasn't as hungry. I hope I'm making sense, but I know I wasn't as hungry. I could go longer when I was bigger between meals without actually being really hungry than what I can like now. I have to actually eat a lot more volume of food now to be full for a long time. I don't know, is that like it for you guys? I wonder. Yes, my hands, wrists, soft tissue injured, my right ankle sprained, my knee awful, painful. I like you, a bad day, lots of calories. Thanks, Louise. I can open and close my right hand almost. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. I wish you a speedy recovery. There's not like literally there's nothing worse than being injured. Well, there probably is stuff worse than being injured, but like being injured, man, it's not the one. Just fibro is fine. Fibro, that's good. Yeah, fibro. Listen, common sense goes a long way, doesn't it? I wish I had it. Thank you so much. That was a brilliant answer, and it's funny how hard I am on myself when I'm the first to try and pick others up when they're down. Exactly. You know what? I think we're all kind of like that in a way. Like, and it's just so important to remind yourself of that like just treat yourself how you would treat someone else that you love. And that's kind of how I started my journey. I remember like I wanted to I was like, you know what, I don't, because I did not before, I did not love myself, I didn't rate myself, I would always put everyone else first. Like I remember like just putting everyone else first and being like, I don't matter, like what I need and everything don't matter. So then when I decided to lose weight, I decided I needed to love myself, and I was like, I don't even know how to do that, where do you start? And I just remember thinking, if I just treat myself the way I treat other people that I love, then that will work. And then that's just what I've done, and I feel like the more you do it, the more you just get used to it, and it just comes second nature. You know, you don't think about how you treat people you love. You know what I mean? It just comes natural to you. And I think like over time it becomes natural. It will start to become natural. Um, Ashley's, I did have a knee pain for almost, oh my days, there's 141 people here. Hey. Hello, everyone. I didn't even realise. All good. Knee pain for almost a month when I started, as I'm not a spring chicken and I do carry a lot of weight, but as I started to lose weight, knee pain went. Yeah, see, I feel like that's why it's so important, not when you are like overweight and stuff, not to go too crazy with exercise straight away, because you don't know, like, you just really don't want to risk injuring yourself. Like, imagine like you start running, because a lot of people think to lose weight, even me, like before, that you have to like exercise really hard and then like go straight into running or something like crazy like that with the kids up. My son got up just to go to the toilet. Bless her, she went out there to help him. Yeah. I've lost my train of thought now. What was I saying? Yeah, you think like you have to like go running or do something crazy, but imagine like you start running and you injure yourself, or like you do something like jumping, injure yourself, and then you can't even exercise, you're immobile. Plus like the mental, like the how much it affects, I can't even speak, like the way being in pain affects your mental state at the same time is more than just physical. Like you're physically not able to move and stuff, but then when you're in pain, I feel like it just makes it everything worse. Like, especially if you're an emotional eater and you're in pain and you just want to comfort yourself, it could just, I feel like it's just the worst thing to do. So like, you know what I mean? But yeah, losing weight helps so much, so much. I remember when I tried running a little bit when I was losing weight. Remember I tried running around the field and I got like exercise induced asthma, which I didn't even realise I had. I was like dying. And I remember my knees kind of hurting a bit when I did that. And then then I only did it that one time. And then I tried again by like the end of like December time, before I hurt my back. I started trying to do the Couch 5K, which I nearly completed, and then I hurt my back and then I couldn't do it. And then I could run for a long time. Like I literally was nearly running the 5K without hurting my knees. So losing weight definitely does help. I feel like I'm so sorry if I miss any of your messages and stuff. It's my first live, right? Bear with me, guys. My cat jumped on me later, the big fluff. Oh. Put my Skinny Co order in today. Thanks for the discount code. You're welcome. You're welcome. I love me a bit of Skinny Food Co, mate. I was so happy to get sponsored by them, guys. Thank you guys so much. It's all because of you guys, I'm telling you. Yeah, that's why. So thank you. Walking is so great. Yeah, urban pole walking is so great. What's that? Stitches from what? I didn't answer that question, didn't I? What was the hardest part that you saw Louise go through for her weight loss journey? Ashley's gone to the toilet now, but I'll ask her that when she gets back. Not that she's gone to the toilet, she's gone to help my son. He got up to go to the toilet. Do you like Skinny Food Co better than Walden Farms? I can't get Walden Farms here in the UK, I don't think, unless I order it online. But I just ordered Skinny Food Co and I'm happy with Skinny Food Co sauces. So yeah. Glad it's alright for you now. It's my biggest issue now. I want to keep walking, but my knees are struggling. Yeah, so like you don't, like, if your knees are hurting, you don't need to, like, I don't know how many steps you're trying to get in, but like you don't, like, a lot of people think that you have to get like 10,000 steps a day. You don't actually have to get like 10,000 steps. You can get how do I check? Hold on. Yeah, you can gradually increase it. So say like you can get 5,000 steps without your knees hurting, and do that until you lose a little bit more weight, and then gradually increase your steps. You know what I mean? Like whatever will help. Like you don't want to you don't want to get like permanent damage on your knees and stuff. So I don't know what's going on with this. What's the biggest difference Ashley noticed you since you've losing weight? Obviously, when she comes back in, I'll ask her. I'll get her to come and say some hi. Hopefully, she's a bit camera shy. Not being funny, like it is kind of awkward doing a live. It's like I don't know where to look as well. Like obviously I want to look here, but obviously I'm trying to read the messages and stuff. It's just first time, yeah. How many calories? Sorry, it just keeps saying that like my video resolution isn't great. Is the video like is it okay? Bye, Avril. I hope I said that right. How many calories did you start on and how often did you drop them? I started on 1,800 calories. That was just because that's what my fitness pal said, and I didn't know any better. Like I just thought I'll go for what my fitness pal gave me. So I went on 1,800 calories, and then I was on that until I was on that like for quite a few months. I was pretty sure I was on that until like at least July time. I could be wrong, but around that time. And then I remember my weight loss was slowing down a bit. I was having like maintenance. I was maintaining for a couple of weeks, and then I would lose like 1 pound, and then I was maintaining for another couple of weeks, and then lose a pound. And it was frustrating. I could have just stayed on that, but it was frustrating because I was losing like 2-3 pounds, and then to go to like maintaining a lot, and I just felt like I was like on a plateau, even though a plateau is like where you don't lose weight at all. But yeah, so then I dropped it to 1,500 for a couple of weeks, well, for a couple of months. Then I started lifting weights, and I was lifting weights and eating 1,500 calories, and then my weight just started dropping massively. Like I remember I was losing like 4 pounds in a week, and then I was like really, really hungry. Lifting weights made me, when I first started lifting weights, made me like really, really hungry. So then I increased it to 1,800 calories again, and then I kept it on 1,800 calories until about January time when I decided to start maintaining. Ashley, I've got questions for you. Can you come here? Come here. Come here. Ashley, make sure you have a good pair. What was the hardest part that you saw Louise go through with her weight loss journey?
The hardest part?
Yeah, they can't hear you, so you've got to come here.
What does that even mean?
What was the hardest part you saw me going through my weight loss journey? What do you think was the hardest for me going through my weight loss journey? And you can come here. Oh, yeah. Come in and explain that then.
No, I just told you. I'm not
She don't want to come on here, but she said the gym bit. Was it when I was going to the gym, start going to the gym by myself?
Yeah. Obviously, I know that was awkward for you.
Yeah. So when I first day I went to the gym, did you come with me on my first day? No.
I don't think so.
No. But it's basically, before I lost weight, I was very socially awkward. And I would never want to go, like, if I had to go somewhere by myself, I wouldn't go. And it took a lot for me to go to the gym by myself. Ashley came with me a couple of times. She didn't come with me on my first day, but she did come, like, sometimes with me. But it was, like, going for myself. And then it was, like, my first gym class when I went by myself, innit? But when I went boot camp by myself as well.
Oh, yeah.
because I just would never. I was so anxious. I never did anything by myself, and that was like the first thing. And then you also another question. I think, what was the other question? I think it was like, what was the biggest change you saw with me? I'm pretty sure it was something like that.
Yeah, I guess your confidence, I guess.
My confidence.
Yeah.
Still the same old clown, she said. I don't know if you guys can hear her, but yeah, she said, I'm still the same old clown, but I'm a lot more confident, and that confident, and that's the biggest change. How many pounds was you losing a week to begin with? My first week, I lost £9. That sounds like a lot, and that is a lot. But I went into a big deficit. I went like I started eating 1,800 calories, and guys, like, I don't know how many calories I was eating before, but I was eating so much food, like so much. Like, if I was to guess, I would say like I was probably eating like 4,000 calories a day, and I could have obviously lost weight, maybe going to like 2,000 something. I was definitely like over consuming my calories every day. 4,000 calories, I would say, at least 3,000, 4,000. Maybe some days I might have eaten like 3,000 calories, but I reckon that would have been the minimum. And just what my fitness pal gave me was big deficit. So yeah, and then also you lose a lot of water in your first week. So I lost like £4 my first week, and then my second, no, £9 my first week. The second week was £4, and then it went to like £3, £3, and then it went down to like £2 a week. And then obviously some weeks I maintained, and then over the course of the year, it averages out over the time to like £2 a week. And I don't recommend to lose £9 or £4 a week. I don't recommend that. No, I don't do fasting. No, I don't have anything against fasting. I just don't fast. I like to eat food 24/7. I like to maximise my food intake window. Hi Louise, love your channel. Wishing you well from New Zealand. Oh my days. Hey, how you doing, New Zealand? Would love to learn more about your workout week when you were losing. I've got a video on that, so that is my video on that is what exercises I did to lose weight, and in that video I literally go through my whole exercise journey, basically, like what I did and how long and like how it progressed and how many times a week I was working out, like what workouts I did, all the way up until now. So yeah, I did explain that a bit earlier as well, like what I did in the beginning. But yeah, I feel like I'll just keep repeating the same thing in the stream, if that makes sense. How would you avoid loose skin? You can't really avoid loose skin. Like, I feel like if you've got a lot of weight to lose, no matter what you do, you're gonna have, like, I know that sounds like a bit depressing, doesn't it? But you can't really avoid having loose skin, and you shouldn't really be scared of having loose skin. It's just skin, isn't it? It's like the skin is there regardless. This is how I like to think of it. Yeah, like I've got loose skin, a lot of loose skin on my belly, and like I can even show you. Like, people think I don't have it on my arms, but like even here, that's just loose skin. Like, I do have loose skin, and I have loose skin on my stomach as well. You can't, like, no matter what. Yeah, this is how I think of it. Sorry, this is how I think of it. Is like the skin was there and it was just full of fat. Now I've just got skin and it's not full of fat anymore, and the fat isn't like taking up all this space. It's not weighing me down. It's not causing me any health problems. Like, yeah. So it's just a bit of skin, isn't it? No matter even if you do, like, people say like autophagy, like doing a fasting for autophagy, or like derma rolling, or taking collagen, all of this stuff, like they can probably do like a minimal amount, and like lotion and all this stuff. They can probably do like minimal amounts to like maybe improve the appearance a little bit. But if you've got like a lot of weight, if you're losing like over 100 pounds, like you're gonna have some kind of loose skin, and it also depends on genetics and all that stuff as well. Yeah. How many days to rest after exercise if you're 250 pounds? Rest as much as you kind of need to rest. I think like you shouldn't exercise to a point of being sore in the next day, to the point where you can't move, and like you feel like you have to be in bed all day. Yeah, so just obviously listen to your body. And if you wake up one day and you're so sore that you're like, you can't move, you can't, like, you know what I mean, then you've obviously gone too hard, and the next time just go a little bit easier. And yeah, just, I feel like listen to your body. You shouldn't need to have like a week rest after exercising. That means that you went too hard, and like, yeah, I would say like a day rest, and maybe depending, maybe 1 day, 2 days, but really you shouldn't need any more than that. And if you do, then you're probably going a bit too hard. Ashley seems like a great friend and support person for you. She comes across as a nice person. That's debatable. Nice person? No, joking, she's lovely. Love you, you're doing great. Oh, thank you. What are your go-to snacks? So my go-to snacks at the minute, snacks on my days. I had a grenade. I never had a protein bar before, like one that I haven't made. Obviously, I make my own ones. And I've never had like a shop bought one, but I just really wanted one yesterday. I wanted to try it. I've been very curious. You know the grenade ones. I had the cookie dough one. Oh my days! I feel like that is just, that was so nice. It was almost like, it's like a mixture between a Mars bar with the Milky Way bit in a Mars bar, not in a Mars bar, in the Milky Way bar, the fluffy bit with like chocolate bits in there that made it like taste a bit cookie. Oh, and then it had a little bit of the protein powdery taste. But other than that, like, it was actually really nice. And now I feel like it's gonna be a thing. Like when I go shop, it's gonna be hard not to get a protein bar. But at least if I'm gonna have a chocolate bar, I'm gonna have chocolate. At least you get like 20 grams of protein in there. So you know what I mean? Why not? So yeah, that may be like a new thing, but my homemade protein bars that I make from the Anabolic Cookbook, they're good snacks that I have. For like crisps, I like Skips, or Quavers, or French fries. Like they're all like really low calorie jelly pots, like 2 calorie jelly pots. Low fat Greek yogurt I've been having a lot with. I make like low fat Greek yogurt, and I put protein powder in there, I mix it, and then I put sweetener, and then a little bit of them flavor drops from Skinny Food Co. This is like, I need to do like an update of what I eat in a day, because I've been switching up my snacks. Yeah, that, and then like I cut banana and put it in there, or strawberries, and then I get some Skinny Food Co sauce and put it in there, or a little bit of the Skinny Food Co jam. Oh my days, banging. Or you know them chicken slices, the packet. I just randomly eat chicken. Or like in Asda they have like ready cooked snack packs of like chicken breasts. It's like just a small chicken breast, so like what, 60 calories, 50 calories, and you just grab that. Fridge Raiders, oh my days, the jerk chicken ones, the katsu curry ones, is that you say it? Katsu curry ones, Fridge Raiders. You know, Fridge Raiders are, if you're from America, they're just like a packet of like little chicken bites. Yeah, that's it, just chicken bites. What other snacks? Ash, what other snacks do I have? Obviously fruit, rice cakes with like, you can put like protein powder, cocoa powder, whatever, mix water in there. That's like a spread. Oh yeah, I've even got like literally like the lower calorie, the light yogurt pots that are like literally like 80 calories per pot. What other yeah, I said about low fat Greek yogurt. Do I have any other snacks? Can't think off the top of my head. Coffee. Speaking of coffee, Ashley hates that. Sometimes I look at Ashley, yeah, and I'm like, Ashley, coffee? She's like, sometimes like she's gonna make me a coffee, yeah, and then obviously I didn't realise that she was gonna make a coffee, or like she goes in the kitchen and as she goes in the kitchen, I'm like, Ashley, coffee? She's like, that's it, I'm not making it anymore. She don't like it, she hates it. Yeah, some coffee, Vimto. It might actually get really hot. Is it getting hot in here? Oh. Would you ever think about becoming a coach? I'd happily be your first client. Yeah, I am. I want to train to be a personal trainer. The kids are back at school now. My youngest son has started like full-time nursery. So I want to use this time to train to be a personal trainer. I just want to have that. Like, I want to have that as my career. That's what I'm like want to focus on now. Like coaching, I think if I focus on being training to be a personal trainer, then at least I'll have the qualification to do online as well as like face to face and like boot camp. Oh, I think it'd be so fun to have boot camps and like one-to-one training. And I was looking into like getting like a nutrition, doing it like as part of the personal training course. I would be able to have add-ons, and like I'm able to add on. I spoke with them, nutrition course as well, and then also specialise in like physiotherapy, because obviously I was speaking to him about my back injury and stuff, and that I do physio, and that is something that they said that would be really beneficial for me, because then I'll be able to like specify in people that have like specific injuries and know how to like do physio for them. So it's like almost like a physio. I can't remember how they explained it to me, but it seemed really interesting. It's like them little things. I think that'd be like really cool. So that's what I want to do. And yeah, so many people have said that to me as well. Like, oh, and even like I've had like people asking who are like my friends and family and stuff, and they just like, oh, can you be my personal trainer? I'm like, listen, I ain't qualified, mate. We can train together, but I can't. Unfortunately, I can't be a personal trainer without actually being a personal trainer. You know what I mean? But I will one day. One day, that is my goal. You're doing great, love ya. Oh, thanks. You're doing superbly. Don't worry. This is probably when I said this like ages ago, innit? I'm well back. I'm proper behind. How do you stay on track on the weekend? My downfall was when we order a takeaway on a Saturday night. Should I just thank you for being you, keeping it real. Thank you. I think I'm gonna try and go and catch up with the chat, and then yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go down and catch up, and then if I've missed your message and you want me to read it, just message again, because I feel like I'm really behind. I'm very quiet. Alright, mate, I feel like it's because I don't have a mic plugged in. The mic is just from the camera, and I'm trying not to shout because the kids are asleep. So I'll probably come a little bit closer. Pom bears, yeah, pom bears are lovely. Pom bears, I do love pom bears. I get my kids pom bears, and sometimes I have a packet. I also have autoimmune arthritis. Devian, a lot of foods trigger it, so I'm still learning what food is best. So I'm sorry to hear that you have that autoimmune arthritis. What is the difference between? Sorry if this is like quite ignorant and I don't know. What is the difference between your typical arthritis and an autoimmune one? Hi Jen. Snacker Jacks caramel flavour is the best. I've never had caramel flavour Snacker Jacks. That would be banging. You're right, Ashley. I was joking. You didn't have to make. I was joking. Ashley, I'm joking. Do you want to come here and have a chat? Osteo, getting old, arthritis, autoimmune is any age. I got it on 29. Oh no, autoimmune, isn't that like when your immune system just starts attacking itself for like no reason basically? So it just randomly started doing. That's well bad. If you don't mind sharing, how much do you weigh? About 148 pounds last time I weighed myself, so 10 stone 8. Yeah, probably at the minute, probably a little bit more after my date night last night. So I would say probably, if I was to weigh myself, when I eat like over my calories, I can gain like weight really a lot. Like I'll gain like overnight, it would be like maybe 3 or 4 pounds heavier the next day, and then obviously when I go back to my normal eating over the course of the week, it will gradually go back down to normal. But I'm averaging like between, my weight fluctuates between 148, sometimes 149, sometimes 150, and sometimes it would even be lower than 148. Yeah, it just goes up and down really. But I would say 148 is like the average. Oh, I have a tea too, please, Ashley. We're all supporting each other in chat. It's a lovely community you've made here. I know, you know what, yeah? I really want to be able to, I don't know, like, you know, like a Discord or somewhere where you guys can all kind of like just chat and, yeah, instead of just on like my videos, comments and stuff. Like just somewhere where you guys can like, yeah. Someone actually reached out to me in DMs and asked about that because they said that a lot of like like a lot of my subscribers, a lot of you guys like are all very similar. Like you have like kids and like just very related, like all very similar, and that you like very supportive, and that they would love it if I could host like a community where you guys could all talk and stuff. But I don't know how to make a Discord, so I'm useless. But I am looking into doing something like that where you guys could all like just give each other like talk to each other and support each other. No difference between the two forms of arthritis, just the cause for one is blamed on the body's natural immune system. All right. Do you have cheat days, takeaways? I don't call them cheat days. So I don't have like, you know how like people have like a weekly cheat day or monthly cheat day or whatever, and it's like, okay, tomorrow's my cheat day. I don't have that. I don't have like a set cheat day. I have like days where I will go over my calories. Like yesterday, I don't know if you guys saw. Obviously, I posted on my Instagram and stuff where I will. Well, I won't bother tracking my food. Well, to be fair, when I got home, I decided to put it all in my fitness pal because I was very curious to see how many calories I had. But like I don't like track, if that makes sense. So like my whole day yesterday, I was eating as normal. I had porridge for breakfast, I had my chicken salad, and then I had a protein bar. But obviously I wasn't eating a lot throughout the day because I knew that I was going out for a meal with Rashan, and we went out and I had burger, and like I literally, it was like a double burger. I couldn't even eat the whole burger, man. It was thick. I didn't realise my eyes were bigger than my stomach. I was like, ooh, double bacon and cheeseburger. I was like, yeah, okay. Had that double bacon cheeseburger. We even had like some pizza on the side, and then we went to Treats and I had like a waffle and ice cream, and yeah. So like I have days like that, but I wouldn't actually consider it a cheat day. It's just I'm going out for a meal and I'm gonna eat more calories than what I would normally, but like I don't consider it a cheat day, you know what I mean? And I don't have them regularly. Like I wouldn't say, okay, I'm gonna have that every single week. It's just a once in a while thing, if you know what I mean. And I'll do the same for like Christmas. On Christmas Day, like I'm not gonna track every single thing. I'm just gonna enjoy the day. I'm gonna eat what I want to eat on the day. I'm gonna eat my Christmas dinner, and I'm not gonna stress about it. And I'm not gonna wake up the next day and feel bad about it. And you know what I mean? That's just how I do it. And I don't call it a cheat day. I don't have anything against cheat days. I just feel like it could just lead to really unhealthy habits if you say, okay, every day, like you are waiting for this one cheat day just to get out and eat all of the foods that you can't eat. Because really and truly, you can eat everything in moderation throughout like the week. Yeah, and I just have seen so many videos of people where they had so many cheat days and they thought it was like okay, and then it ended up leading into like binge eating and stuff. And yeah, that's just why I don't personally have cheat days. Yes, that would be lovely to have a supportive group chat. I actually think it would. I feel like you guys would like really be able to like support, like help each other. Because I've noticed in the comments as well how like if one of you have a question and I haven't got back in time, or I haven't seen it in time, and I read all of my comments all the time. Sometimes I can't reply to every single comment. When I upload a video, I try to, like, I'm active, reading the comments, and like I'm replying to you guys as much as I can. And then obviously I go to bed, and a lot of you guys, when I'm sleeping, you guys in America didn't watch my videos, and in your comments, then in the morning before while I'm getting my kids ready for school, I'll see some comments, and sometimes some of you have asked a question and I haven't got back in time, and you guys already answer it for each other, and I think that's so cool. Like, I just think it's cool that you guys support each other like that, and like can help each other. So like having a way of you guys talking to each other would just be quite cool, I think. How do you stay on track on the weekend? My downfall is ordering a takeaway or having a Sunday roast. I feel guilty eating because of the oil and then end up binge eating. So, how do I stay on track on the weekend? I just eat, like, I feel like ordering a takeaway on the weekend is like part of a habit. You do that out of habit. So maybe instead of ordering a takeaway, say if you feel for a pizza or you feel for a burger and stuff, instead of ordering a takeaway, make it at home yourself. Even if you don't fit it all within your calories that day, I feel like just changing the habit first is like probably going to help the most. So say, I don't know, every Friday night you order a pizza. Instead of ordering a pizza, make it yourself and make it as like healthy as possible, if that makes sense. Maybe like a wrap pizza or even pita, whatever. Like, you get a wrap and then you put like you can use that Skinny Food Co pizza sauce, or a tomato puree or passata, add loads of veg and stuff, and then like your meat and cheese, or like the low calorie burgers that like you could just get like find a lower calorie bun, low fat burger, meat, like beef burger meat, loads of veg, and literally like put salad and stuff like that on the side, so it's filling you up, so you're not eating as much, like you're eating loads but not eating as much calories because you're filling up on the veg. If you could just do that, that will help. That's what I do. If I feel for like pizza and stuff, I will have like a wrap pizza or a burger. I'll make my own burger, and then then once you broke that habit, that's just what it is. It's habits, man. Like, when you build in a habit for yourself, they are literally the hardest to break. So if you focus on changing just one habit at a time, and then don't feel bad about the oil. With roast dinner, you can literally make a roast healthy. Like you don't have to add like bare oil on like potatoes to make roast potatoes. How I make like roast potatoes is I'll part boil the potatoes, then put them in the tray, and then you spray like a bit of fry light on them, and then like a little bit of salt, pepper, paprika, whatever you want to put on them to season it up nice. And then it will take like a little bit longer to get it crispy, but you can do it. I don't know about air fry. Could you air fry roast potatoes? Well, they wouldn't be roast potatoes, would they? They'd be fried potatoes, but still, I want to get an air fryer. That's what I want to get. Facebook group is a good idea. Oh yeah, true. How long have you been heavy before this weight loss? Also, how many starts at weight loss before this current weight loss? I have literally been struggled with my weight my whole life, man. Like, I've not always been like a massively obese, like from a child, but I've always struggled with my weight. Always. Like, my weight has always gone up and down. Even as a kid, like, I remember as a kid, I was always self-conscious of my weight. I remember one time I weighed more than my mum when I was at school. Yeah, I was at school. I was like in year 6, and for some reason, we all thought it was a good idea. My mum got like a scales, and like we were all weighing ourselves, and then like my mum weighed herself, and then I weighed myself, and I weighed more than my mum, and everyone was laughing at me, and then that made me feel bad. Yeah, and yeah, I just always struggled with my weight, man. Like, I was always like bigger a little bit, and then I would be like a little bit active, and then I would lose a little bit of weight, and then I remember like from like a kid, I was always like trying to lose weight, and I didn't really know how to. And then like a teenager, would you say I was a fat teenager? You wouldn't say the word fat anyway, would you?
No, but you never.
Nah, I feel like when I got to a teenager, it kind of like evened out a little bit, and then I gained a bit of weight when I was with Rashan, and then I tried to lose weight myself. I lost weight when I was how old? Like 16. I lost weight, but I did it quite unhealthily. Like I restricted my calories way too much, and I lost a lot of weight. And then obviously you can't sustain it, so I gained the weight back a lot. And then I got pregnant, and then I just continued to gain weight after I had my son. And then after I had my son, I tried Slimming World and I lost about a stone, and then I gained it back, and then I didn't try lose weight again after that. I just carried on gaining weight until I hit my heaviest weight. And then yeah, I literally was like, I keep gaining my weight back, so there's no point in trying. I kind of just gave up, and then that's when I decided not to give up anymore, and I decided to lose weight, and then here we are. Don't ever give up. As long as it's sustainable, and I feel like this is why I always preach about sustainable weight loss. Do things that you can actually sustain, and not like try and lose the weight as quick as you can, doing things that is not sustainable. Because when you do things that aren't sustainable, you just gain the weight back. It's pointless. It literally, and each and every time I lost weight and gained the weight back, I gained it back and got heavier. Non-UK watchers, she means a lot of oil and not actual oil from beer. What? There's oil from beer? From a bear? What? What? What were people getting? I love how real you are with how you present yourself. I get a bit sick of well put together content, but you are so real. You come across as a great mate. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I wish I could be like one of them. You know, when you see people on YouTube and they're just like, they just look perfect. Yeah, that ain't me, mate. I wish. No. Actually, I don't wish. Because really and truly, no one's perfect, so they're just lying in it, chat shit. Do I track my macros? No, not really. But when I was losing weight, I didn't at all. I literally just focus on the calories. As I'm maintaining, I'm focusing a lot more on my macros. More so my protein. I'm making sure I'm definitely hitting my protein, and I try to I try like with my fitness pal. You know how you get like your goals, if that makes sense. Like I am trying to focus a little bit more on that, and I'm working with my PT soon. He's going to be giving me a new training plan, and he said he's going to be giving me a macro split because we want to maximize how much muscle I'm building. And I don't normally count my macros or anything, but I want to learn a lot more about like nutrition and stuff. So I think that he said he wants to give me a macro split. I don't know how that's going to go. I'm a bit nervous to be honest because I don't track macros, but it's just a bit of like, I feel like if anything, I'll learn a little bit from doing it, if that makes sense. So I'm going to try it. But yeah, it's counting your macros. You don't need to do it to lose weight. It's not really that important as long as you're getting enough protein and you're getting fats. That's another thing I've been trying to track as well. Is like trying to get enough healthy fats. Because I definitely haven't been having a lot of healthy fats. I didn't realize how little healthy fats I was having. So because when you're trying to eat low calorie dense foods, like seems to like doesn't seem fat has like 9 calories per gram, which is like the highest amount of calories of any macro. So I tend to have like low fat diet when I want to eat a little bit more healthy fats. So that's what I've been trying to focus on recently, is just adding in like chia seeds and stuff. I still haven't tried avocado. I bought avocado that time. I know you guys gave me like really good recommendations of like how I can make it taste nice, and I just got so nervous that I kept putting it off, and then it went moldy. So I want to try avocado. I'm nervous. I feel like I won't like it, but if I like avocado, then that's a good source of healthy fat. And then like also eggs. Like I've been starting to add like whole eggs into my egg whites to kind of get the fats from the eggs as well. But it's easier now. I'm maintaining. I can eat a little bit more calories to get in more healthy fats. And when you're like eat in a calorie deficit and you're trying to get the most out of your food, it's harder to kind of you know what I mean. Well, it was for me anyway. I don't know. How long have I been on it? Have I been on it for ages? Oh no, you said about using beer oil like a lot. Oh yeah, I was saying bear. Oh right. Oh yeah. Sorry, I forget. I forget that that isn't a normal. I say normal. That isn't like typical language, is it? Yeah, I use that bear oil, mate. That means a lot. Um, did you feel hungry a lot of the time when losing weight? How did you keep it at bay? I did start to feel hungry when I was losing weight, like after a few months, and I was like in a deep deficit, like yeah. And then obviously I discovered about low calorie dense foods, and the way I manage it is like I literally fill it up on loads of vegetables and fruit and low calorie foods, and just like literally instead of I was at first when I was losing weight, I was eating whole eggs. And then once I was like getting hungrier and I felt like I needed to eat more and more food, I was eating like egg whites and just making them kind of swaps and like adding a lot more fruits and a lot more veg and then big salads. You guys see my big salads. I love big salads. Yeah, so I kind of manage it on that. Like days where I'm really hungry, I'll have like big salads, and then like when I'm not as hungry and I kind of feel for other stuff like a sausage sandwich is not as filling as like a big salad. But if I'm really craving for a sausage sandwich and I'm not feeling like really massively hungry, then I could just have a sausage sandwich. Sometimes I have like if I feel for a sausage, you know, I'll get my skinny sausages. Literally, it's banging. Sausage sandwich, and then I just have that with like my low sugar ketchup, and it's literally so nice. But if I feel like I really want that, but I know I'm going to be a bit hungry, then I'll fry spinach on the side with like egg whites and mushrooms. Yeah, and that's how I do it. Just I eat lots of low calorie dense foods. It fills up my stomach, and then I'm not as hungry. Um, How much should one be in a deficit each day to lose 15 pounds? A deficit a day should be like between 500 calories and 1,000 calories is quite a big deficit, but that's for £2 a week. So to lose a pound a week should be in like a 500 calorie deficit, and then if you were to lose a pound a week, obviously that would be 500 calorie deficit every day for 15 weeks to lose 15 pounds. Think about it like that. It's not that long. Does your personal trainer help you with food too? My local lady wants £300 for 2 months. Is that a lot? No, he doesn't really help me with food. So I personally wouldn't want a personal trainer to tell me what to eat, because I feel like I know a lot of people like to get meal plans written for them and stuff, but I feel like you should be like they can give you. I personally feel like they should give you the tools to learn how to track your food and learn about food, and maybe give you ideas, but not really like a meal plan. I just don't think a meal plan personally would work for me, because I feel like if you don't feel for that food and you don't eat it, then you feel like you're breaking your plan, and then you're breaking your diet, and then you know what I mean. I don't know. I just feel like personally, you know what I mean. I don't know. And so yeah, he doesn't do that for me. He he didn't even like work out my calories for me. Because I already when I went to him, I literally it was just for planning workouts, get me into weight training. So yeah, I already knew how many calories was working for me and stuff. So yeah, all I do is pay for the session. That's it. £200 for 2 months. It depends. £300 for 2 months. I have no idea. I would say like it depends on how many sessions you're doing. If it's just for a meal plan, I'd say that's a lot. But so my start weight was £269, and I'm currently £148. So I started in January 2020. I lost £120 in a year and 14 months. Was that a year and 2 months? I lost £120. So 14 months, yeah. And then I've maintained since then. Air fryers work so good for roasted potatoes. I thought they would, obviously, but then they're not roasted, they're air fried. But like, I can just imagine it would make it crispy. I want to get an air fryer. Hey, you right, Brian? I'm not quite sure. I think it's to support me. Oh, you guys talk to uncomfortable question. What is it gonna be? You can choose only one for the rest of your life: Vimto or Nando's sauce. What do you choose? Oh my, Ashley, this is the hardest question ever. I can only have one for the rest of my life. Yeah, Nando's sauce. Vimto is bum, yeah, is bum. But I also like Ribena. Like Ribena, sugar-free one is alright as well. And I feel like I could replace it with that if I couldn't have Vimto. It would be depressing, but I just can't imagine my life without Nando's sauce. I'm so sorry. I feel like I've like hurt Vimto's feelings, you know. How on earth do you manage your weight on holiday? I don't know because I'm not on holiday. I've not been on holiday. What I would say is obviously I've not managed my weight on holiday because I've not gone on holiday. I'm not one of them lucky ones that have been able to go on holiday. But what I would say is what I've kind of learned from Greg Doucette. Greg Doucette has got loads of videos on his channel where he's actually gone on holiday and he's gone to buffets and stuff, and he says to just go for like the meats, the proteins, the lean proteins and the veg, and like kind of stay away from the breads and the pastas and all that stuff because they're obviously more higher calories. So you can actually go to a buffet and eat as much of the meats and the veg as you want, and you shouldn't be going too high over your, like you should be okay to just go for the meats and the veg. So that's what I would personally do if I was to go on holiday. I probably wouldn't stay away from the pastas and the breads the whole holiday. I would just limit my intake of it, if that makes sense, just because they're more higher calorie. But I feel like if you're on holiday, just enjoy yourself, innit? But yeah, like just eat it in moderation. That's it. But he has loads of videos on there where I was watching them. Even he had one recently about it as well, like how to eat to lose weight in a buffet or whatever. It's very interesting. Good tips. Thank you, Louise, for answering my comments. Keep up the wonderful videos and advice. I had to go to sleep. Right now, I'm doing a cancer research walk. Night. Oh, good luck on your cancer research walk. And good night. I should be going very soon as well. I'll be on here for another 10 minutes and then we shall go. I maintain my weight at, what was that? 1,850 calories. So should I eat 1,350 every day to lose 15 pounds? PS, I'm 5'3". Yeah, because I guess like obviously you're small, so you probably do have like less calories. Yeah, you could do, or you could just cut your calories down by like 100 or 200 and just see how you go. Like you don't have to do like a massive 500 calorie deficit straight away. You could, what you could do is like just decrease it gradually and see how you get on. You know what I mean? Or another way you could do it is you could burn 250 calories extra through exercise and then cut your calories by 250. That way you don't have to go all the way down to 1,350. But obviously I'm not a professional, so I don't, that's just a guess, obviously, you know what I mean. But that's personally what I would personally do if I was in that situation. I wouldn't want to just eat 1,350 calories a day. I would try and maximise the amount of food I can have, so I would exercise more so I can do that, eat as much as possible. I used the BMI calculator you recommended and it worked out to 1,200 to lose 2 pounds a week. I'm currently 10 stone and a half. Do you think that sounds right? I always think I'm not eating enough. Obviously I wouldn't really know, to be honest. Yeah, Yeah, I personally, I'm not going to pretend I would know. I don't know. I feel like if you eat 1,200 calories and you're losing more than £2 a week, then obviously that's too much of a big deficit. It would all depend on if you're eating 1,200 calories and you are not losing weight. Like if you're eating 1,200 calories and you feel really hungry, you're tired, and don't feel like you're getting enough energy, then you're obviously not eating enough, and then you need to eat more. That's the thing with them calculators; they can't tell you exactly how many calories you need. It's just guessing. So you would then need to take that number and adjust it to, and actually like trial. It's not trial and error. Like if you're losing more than £2 a week, then obviously your deficit is too big. Or if you're really hungry and it's not sustainable for you, then you're going to need to increase the calories. Or even if like you get a number on the calories and then you eat that and you're not losing weight anymore, it doesn't mean that your metabolism is broken. It just means that you just need to decrease the calories a little bit more. Bimto is crying, betrayed, heartbroken. It is. Especially as I'm drinking coffee right now as well. I feel so lonely. I've never had tofu. I tried tofu tonight, made a curry. My husband's face when I put it in front of him, he was disgusted. Literally, I've never had tofu. Never. Actually, have you ever even seen tofu? I don't even know what tofu looks like. Do you mind me asking what your collarbone tattoo says? It says, what does it say? You have to fall. Sometimes you have to fall before you can fly. Yeah, it was one of them tattoos where I was like a teenager. Well, was I a teenager? I was like 17. And I was like, no, wait, was that 18? No. How old do you have to be to have a tattoo? Do you have to be 18? But I feel like I was younger than 18. Maybe 17. I don't know. I remember I was a teenager and I was just like, very depressed. And I was like, sometimes you gotta fall before you can fly. I was like, that really means something to me, man. That means something to me. This is just hard times. This is tough times. I'm gonna get through it. What Fitbit should I get? I've got Fitbit Charge 4, but I had the Fitbit Charge 3 and I genuinely don't see any difference apart from the fact that this one makes me work harder, because the other one literally just tracks your active minutes as like when you're moving for a certain period of time, it starts tracking it as like, yeah, this is your minutes. Whereas this one actually makes your heart, like, goes off your heart rate. So it tracks like your active minutes as the active amount of times that your heart has been actually beating faster. So yeah, that's the only kind of difference. But if it's just to track your steps and stuff, just get like any one. I have previously lost £70 and now I've been maintaining for 2.5 months, going to cut after my birthday. Hey, well done on your weight loss. And enjoy your birthday. What is your favourite coffee? At the minute, it is I literally just have like Nescafe and then sweetener, have unsweetened almond milk, and I also have like a dash of like the skinny fructose syrup, coffee syrup. At the minute, the cookie dough one is like literally my favourite at the minute. Do you have any workouts you would recommend for someone starting out on their weight loss journey who isn't very active currently and struggles with intense workouts? I would just say you don't have to do any intense workouts. Do whatever you enjoy. If that is walking, like, that is a good work. I've literally got a video coming out Monday, guys, I'm telling y'all. I've already recorded it, edited. My members get to see it already. And it's literally about this, like, what is the best exercise to lose weight? And I don't want to give anything away, right? I don't want to give anything away. But just, make sure you watch that video, right? It's about exercise. But I would just say, yeah, that what I personally found really, like, what I personally just found that actually started me off was walking on a treadmill. You don't have to walk on a treadmill. You can just go walking outside. So I would just say walking to start out. Walk, move. but you can also do any kind of workout. You can go on elliptical. Elliptical is really good on your joints and stuff like that as well, because you're spreading it all out over your body. Yeah. Anything. Swimming is really good if you can swim. Thank you so much for the stream and for being well. You're a huge inspiration. I'm already down 7 pounds and I'm not going to stop. Oh, well done on losing 7 pounds, and thank you so much. Hello from Sydney. Good morning. Oh my days, it's good morning there. It's like literally very late here. It is 11 o'clock, which I need to go. I do need to go. You should defo save this stream to your channel afterwards. Lots of helpful info in it. Okay, I will do it. Yeah, I feel like I ramble so much though. This is why if you watch my videos, sometimes you see like cuts, because I have to, like, I will say something and I'll say it like 10 times in a different way. So yeah, but this is why I haven't done a stream yet, because I feel like I talk rubbish. I've read. Favourite protein powder at the minute, it's my protein salted caramel one. Yeah, it's salted caramel peanut butter salted caramel, something like that, from my protein, a whey one. It's actually very nice, but I haven't, to be honest, I haven't tried like a loads of range. I literally went from a vegan one, the vegan chocolate one, which I thought was okay. It was the first protein powder I had, but then people would say like vegan protein powder tastes disgusting, but I personally I liked it. I thought it was right. And then I went to that one. I haven't tried a wide range of protein powders. So yeah. You make me laugh so much. You're so funny. You're so funny. I love your personality. Love all your videos from Australia. Oh, thank you. Hi, Australia. Ash, can you do an Australian accent? I feel like I will offend people if I try to do an Australian accent. I'm trying to think of an Australian saying. Oh, from the... No, what? No. Actually, what's some Australian saying? I literally have something in my head, but I'm like, oh, no, that sounds Irish. What is an Australian saying? Are you planning to get tummy tuck? I don't know. I'm not going to say yeah, I am, and I'm not going to say no, I'm not, because I don't know. At the minute, I'm happy. I'm just like, I just want to figure out like my maintaining. Like, I want to maintain for a few years before I even think about whether I would get any loose skin surgery or not. Yeah, if anything, if I was to get any surgery, it would be like a breast augmentation, just because I don't have tits no more. Like, I literally do not have tits. That is like, I feel like I would probably, that's what I mean. This is why like I wouldn't say whether I would get surgery or not, because I feel like if I was to get surgery, it would be more than one thing, and then it's like, would that even be worth the money and the risk, and then the recovery, being off gym again. I hate the fact that I can't work out. Like, it stresses me out. Working out is like a really huge outlet for me. I feel less stressed. I feel happier. Like, I feel like everything is all good when I get to work out, and then it's just so much stress when I don't. So then it's like the amount of recovery that you have to go through with surgery and stuff. It's like, is it really worth it? Like, when it's not really bothering me that much, not like how I am now. Like, so yeah. Have you struggled to see the change in your body at your time? I'm going to set a timer, because otherwise I'm not going to come off. And I feel like I've been on here for so long and it's very late. I'm going to set a timer. So I'm going to do 2 more minutes. Wait, that doesn't seem like a lot. Right, time. I have to do this. I literally, otherwise yeah. 3 minutes, start. 3 minutes timer, guys, right? 3 minutes. Have you struggled to see a change in your body at your time? Do you feel like it makes your head longer to catch up with your body? Yeah, when I first started, right, not even when I first started losing weight. When it's only now I can't explain it. Now I don't I feel like my head kind of matches with my body, if that makes sense. It feels like it's finally caught up, whereas like, and not fully, maybe not fully. I don't know, but I know when I lost weight and I'd gone a lot slimmer. I wasn't. I remember I got into the healthy weight range. Basically, that's the only way I can kind of describe it. I was healthy weight. I lost a lot of weight, healthy weight, but I felt like I was like in my head. I feel like people would still see me, like I still saw myself as like what I look like, if that makes sense, before. And like when I would look in the mirror and look in the pictures and stuff, and I'm like, is that me? Like that, like it just didn't feel like it was me. Like I didn't, like it took a long time for myself to adjust. I'm like, oh my days, that's what I look like, that's me. Because I feel like my whole face has changed as well, and like it's not changed, it's just slimmer, and like all my features, like my eyes look bigger. Like you don't realize how much fat you carry on your face, and like it made my eyes smaller, and it's just like my whole face has changed, and like it just felt very weird looking in the mirror and seeing myself like that. And then I always felt like I was a bit bigger. Ordering clothes was awkward because I'm like, I would order the size that I think I am, and then I'm like, oh my days, that looks too small, that's definitely not gonna fit me. And then I'll put it on and it fits, and I'm like, what? Like it's just crazy. And even now, like I can see, because of my loose skin and that, it can make me feel like I've still got like a big belly. But then I will, and even when I look in the mirror, I still like see like almost, I feel like I don't look as lean as what I then would see if I look at a video or a picture of myself, and then I'm like, oh, I'm quite lean. But it's now, now I feel like where I've been maintaining for a while, I'm now used to it, if that makes sense. Like now I don't, I recognize my face now. This is my face, this is my body. Whereas like, but I think when you lose weight quite quickly, it does take a while for your mind to catch up. But I think where I've been maintaining, I've stayed the same now for, what is it, like half a year, over half a year, 8 months. I've caught up now. My brain has caught up. This is me. No, you don't talk rubbish. You're fun to listen to. You should do more lives. Oh, thank you. You know what? I will. I will do more lives. Now I know how to do it, and it's actually quite easy to set up. Well, now I downloaded this thing, and I can do it now. I might do. Good day, mate. That's it. Oh no, there was an Australian saying, mate. I bloody knew it, mate. I bloody knew it. Good day, mate. Good day, mate. Top of the morning. No, see, I knew it. That's the one I was thinking of. That is Irish. Top of the morning to you. My time is gone. All right, guys. It's bedtime. I need to go to bed. And I really need a wee. But I really, really need a wee. Sorry. I'm distracted so quickly. Would you do a food series on your YouTube channel? What do you mean by food series? Quickly. What do you mean? Do you mean like making different recipes? Oh, that would be fun. That's a good idea. That's what you mean. Hello from Australia. Good day, mate. That's it. Good day, mate. I started my journey July 2021 because of you. Well done. Yes, mate. That makes me so happy. I have so much loose skin on my stomach, and it's so much mentally challenging. Oh, I know. Do you know what? I understand. Like, obviously, it is. It definitely is. But just remember, it's just skin, and it's so. I feel like. Take pictures. I don't know, yeah. When I look in the mirror, I look down at my belly, I'm like, it looks so different to when I have a picture taken of me, and I'm like, oh my days. You can't really, I feel like in a picture, you can't really tell I've got a lot of loose skin, you know what I mean? It's just weird, man. But then I look at my belly, I'm like, oh, this loose skin, I can pull it. And also as well, guys, remember, when you've got loose skin, I feel like you see other people to take pictures of their belly and stuff like that, and they're taking it when they've not got food in their belly, and they're taking it in the morning, and they're not bloated, and every single person bloats. And me, with my loose skin, I'll tell you guys this, yeah, in the morning, my loose skin looks a lot better than when, and this is when I take pictures, like my before pictures, and like my before pictures, my progress pictures, I do them in the morning. Obviously, I'm not going to take it when I'm bloated at the end of the day. And in the morning, my loose skin, it's not holding any bloat or water. But by the end of the day, my loose skin, like I feel like loose skin has a lot more room to hold and retain water. And I drink a lot of water, so the water's going to go somewhere, and food and stuff. And like my belly will bloat out a lot. So by the end of the day, I look pregnant. And it's completely normal. And I just want you guys to remember that, like, try not to compare yourself to other people online, because they're not going to show you what they look like most of the time. You do get people that do them pictures and stuff, but even then they're still in control of what they show you. They're not going to take a really bad picture of them sitting down with their belly all hanging out and like all bloated, and you know what I mean. And I feel like we just need to remind ourselves of that sometimes, because we feel like that is not normal, but it is normal. Right, my belly, I look pregnant by the end of the day. I was enjoying the gym and you inspired me so much to go now. It's a lockdown here, we can't go. Walking when we can though. Lost 6 kilograms so far. Well done on losing 6 kilograms. And yes, walk, just walk. That's what I can say. At least if anything, we can't exercise, we can't do anything, at least we can go for walks. I know like sometimes, and when we was in lockdown at one point, that they can limit like how many times you go for a walk, but just take advantage of that. Like go for a nice walk. Even when I was in like quarantine and stuff, I was able to get my 10,000 steps in the flat, and I live in a small flat. Like I broke it up in the morning. Like I broke up my steps, so like I would get like 3,000 steps in the morning, literally just walking up and down my hallway, and then like just trying to get the cleaning done and that, and then like before lunch I would get like breaking up the steps during, you know, during the day. That helped. But yeah, so all right, I need to go now, guys. Bye, Louise. Thanks for doing this live. Have a good night. You too, Christina. Lisa, I have such a horrible mummy tum apron that won't shift, losing it everywhere else, but see no real progress there. It's lost over a stone and a half so far. Well done on losing a stone and a half, and I promise you it will eventually go. But if you've obviously got loose skin, the loose skin can't go, so it's probably a mixture of like a little bit of both. Even like and you will probably notice like you will retain water in your loose skin as well, and some days it will look thicker than others, and it's annoying. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say like, oh yeah, it's just love it, and don't ever have any, it's not ever gonna make you feel self-conscious, because it will make, you know what I mean, it will make you feel a bit self-conscious. It just is what it is, isn't it? But it's it will eventually go. Like it will eventually go, but I feel like when it's your stomach, it takes such a long time. Literally, it will go everywhere else. You will lose. Well, for me, I'm not gonna say you, because that's not fair. But me, I lost like my bum and my boobs, and then my belly finally went. Yeah, it's stubborn, man. But I feel like belly, especially when you've got loose skin on your belly. I feel like where loose skin is, the fat is just, it's harder to go. But it will eventually, like, I noticed with my loose skin, the bottom bit of my stomach, it was like thick and it hung down, and then it would go thinner and thinner, and then it was just like a little bit of skin that I can literally, where my loose skin is at the right at the bottom of my stomach is so thin that I put my knickers, like my knickers will go over it a little bit, and then you can't even see that I've got like a little loose skin kind of apron bit there, and it's just really thin. Comparison is a thief of joy. That is 100% true, mate. That is fact. Night. Comparison, 18 pounds down, my ankles have got thinner. Would be nice if you could choose where it came off first. Trust me. And some people realise, like, I feel like when you lose weight, oh my days, I need to go, right? But when you lose weight, you realise like where you are, like everyone has like in their genetics where they're leaner on like their good body part. Like some people it's their calves, like they lose weight on their legs, the bottom of their legs, and they've got like sick calves. Some people lose weight on their back. A lot of people lose weight are leaner on their back, and then like arms, or some people just like lose weight and they're bloody lucky. I hate them. They lose weight on their stomach first and they've got like sick abs, but their legs might be bigger. Like, do you know what I mean? Like everyone, you'll find where you're like you're genetically stronger, if that makes sense. Like your strengths are where you were leaner. Like for me, I would never have guessed it. I always hated my arms, but I've since losing weight, I've found out that I'm naturally genetically leaner on my arms than I am on my legs, and I actually can build like decent amount of muscle on my arms. Yeah, like obviously when you lose weight, you'll find out what's your like, you know, so you obviously have a genetically gifted ankles. So, you know, so some people really like ankles. I see some people like, some guys like shoulders and that in it. I don't know, if you've got your shoulders out, they're like, hey. Alright, I need to go. Good night, guys. Be kind to yourselves, everyone. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Great live. We'll definitely join your next one. I will try and give you guys a good reminder. Yeah, and if you guys aren't a member and you want to become a member, I might be doing, like, I'll be trying to do probably for my Nandinos, or even just all of my members, to be fair. I'll figure it out, like do a members live as well. But I will be doing these kind of lives, and I'm gonna try and I will try and maybe do at least once a month, maybe. And we can do it like, you guys can maybe like comment somewhere, or I'll do a community post or whatever, and I'm going to do a live, and we can figure out topics to talk about, so I'm not just rambling and not just Q&As, and maybe get ready with me's or whatever. I don't know, whatever you guys want, let me know. This has been fun. Thank you guys for joining, and yeah, I will see you guys on Monday's video. That'll be obviously Monday. Have a lovely weekend, guys. Bye. I just want to say goodbye before I just cut off. Ash, do you want to say goodbye? She said bye.